Hi, so whether you are trying to start a business while you have a full-time job or you already have a side hustle and a full-time job and you're just looking for ways to streamline your life, I'm going to share with you 3 tips on how to work a full-time job and have a side business. So by the end of this video, you'll know how to live your best life while having both a full-time job and a side business. Hey, conscious go-getters. I'm Tiffany Shelton Mariol, and I'm a PhD candidate in clinical psychology, and I'm the owner of Conscious Life Shop, and I share weekly videos on how to create a sustainable hustle as a conscious go-getter. So if you're vibing with these tips, just be sure to please subscribe. It helps me out to keep making the videos and to know if people are liking the content, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. So let's just jump right into my tips. My first tip is to practice acceptance. There are going to be some things that you just have to accept if you are going to be doing both a 9-to-5 and a side business. And one of those things you're going to have to accept is you're going to have to move at a slower pace than you'd probably like to as far as growing your business, just simply because you don't have all the time in the day to work on your business. You're going to be separated between your full-time job and your side business. So you're going to just have to accept that things might move at a slower pace, and in accepting that, what you can do if you're still wanting to grow is to prioritize. So prioritize projects and accept that you have to devote your energy to the most important things. You should also accept that you're going to have to work mornings and weekends. That's just either mornings or evenings and weekends. That's something that if you're going to have a full-time job and work a side business, you're just going to have to accept that you're going to have to find the time to work on your business, and it's going to have to be outside of those 9-to-5 hours. So you're going to have to accept that that might mean working either in the morning or the evenings or on the weekends, and sometimes both. I work in the morning because, like most people, that's my most productive time, and I work a really mentally draining job because I'm a therapist, which uses a lot of brain power. So when I get home from work, I focus on my self-care activities and things that are less mindless. So I don't work in the afternoon, I actually work in the morning, so on my business, and sometimes on my lunch breaks. If I'm just like rushing and that I need to get an email sent really quickly, usually I just try to stay present and focused during my lunch. And then on the evenings, I work on self-care things to keep my hustle sustainable. The second tip is you want to make sure your side business is as close as possible to passive income. So what I mean by that is you want to make sure that your business model is really based on systems and making money while you sleep. So whatever type of business you are starting on the side, you want to make it as automated as possible. And some of the ways you can do this are with e-commerce businesses, drop shipping businesses, and by creating systems in your business from the beginning. So creating systems and organizing really well. You should organize even from the beginning, all your files, all your accounting, and have a system that's either written down or videotaped that you can refer to for every task in your business. That way you're not recreating the wheel every time you sit down to do things. And with things like e-commerce, you can really create a passive income. If you don't use e-commerce or any type of drop shipping in your business, you should find other ways to make sure that you can add elements of passivity in the system that you have. And my third tip is to schedule and block time. Use your most productive time, which is for most people the morning. And I have a video on how to wake up early and feel refreshed, which I'll link down below. But you want to use your most productive time to work on your business, usually in the morning. I wake up at, like I was saying earlier, I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and I do take my time to make my smoothie, make my tea, I meditate, I do some like journaling and prayer, I get ready. That takes me usually about an hour to an hour and a half, and then I spend the rest of my time before I go into work working on the business. And I also work on the weekends, either Saturday or Sunday, early in the morning, so it doesn't interrupt my weekend day. I can still enjoy my day, but I like to make sure I get about 4 solid hours on the weekend. That way during the week I have less to do, and I'm just kind of going on autopilot, making sure loose ends are tightened during the week, and I do the bulk of the work on the weekends. And I also wake up early on the weekend, like Sunday or Saturday, whichever day I choose to work. That way, if I work 4 hours in a row, that's before most people are even getting started with the day, and I can still enjoy time with my family. So block time in each day to work on your business, and larger chunks on the weekend, and this will make things easier. You want to also block out and schedule your family time. So you want to make sure you have time in your schedule both on the weekends and during the day that you can spend spending time with your family and also taking care of yourself. And if these tips are making sense to you, please write Conscious Go-Getter in the comments below. And if you have questions, please just write your questions in the comments and I'll get back to you with any answers I can give. And so I have a fourth bonus tip here, and it's to use your resources. So get help. Being a solopreneur doesn't mean you have to do everything on your own. You can get help. I have a video, Best Apps for Solopreneurs, which I'll put in the description below. And you can use apps and websites to get help for your business, either freelance help, contracted help, or even just automated help with softwares through apps and websites. So in my video, Best Apps for Entrepreneurs, I talk about all those resources that you can use, and then just automate, like I was saying, as much as possible. Automate your social media scheduling, automate your inventory, automate as much as possible, and use your resources to get help. So if you like these tips and they make sense to you, or you want to hear more, please comment below. And if you want to hear more tips on creating a sustainable hustle, please subscribe to my channel and check out my videos on my channel. Like I said, I'll link those 2 videos below on how to wake up early and the best apps for entrepreneurs. And you can follow me on IG. It's @_Tiffany Shelton. And thanks for watching. Good luck on your business and congratulations on starting your new journey. Namaste.